This is a bottle that I made with water and salt to rinse my teeth. So I have retreated gums for I think a couple of years even. I found this routine to help and treat your gums. So this is a salt water bottle. I have to rinse for maybe a minute. This is curcuma paste that I made with water and curcuma. Turmeric, I'm sorry, it's the Dutch word, turmeric. And this is what I want to do next. So first rinse with the salt water, then apply the curcuma paste on your teeth and your gums and leave it for a couple of minutes. So it heals the gums but also whitens the teeth. So that's perfect because that's something I wanted, to have whiter teeth. Look, they're quite stained and yellowish. It retracts the toxins out of your teeth because that's the reason that they get yellow or that they're unhealthy. And I have always been a person with problems with my teeth. I have worn braces. I was breathing wrong through my mouth, so I had to learn to breathe through my nose. I have a wrong tongue posture, so I'm changing that now. It's called mewing now, but it's actually something that's, it's a normal tongue posture. But if you had problems with your teeth, you're breathing through your mouth. I have very, very crooked teeth when I was a child. I'm so happy that my parents could afford braces and that it was a thing because they were very, very crooked. Like people now have a little bit of, like teeth are a little bit shifted and they were braces, but for me, my front teeth were like this, a gap. My teeth on the bottom row, they were like doom 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 doom. They were, this one was here, this one was here, then a teeth came out over here. I have unfortunately 8 teeth that got pulled out of my mouth because there was so little room. Now I'm learning so much about orthotropics that you have to actually widen the mouth, learn to breathe through your nose, mew, and your jaw is getting wider so all the teeth have their own place. So you don't have to pull teeth out of somebody's mouth. But yeah, I'm learning this now. I'm 36, so I'm doing what I can, but I am actually wanting to heal my own teeth because I have I have had a lot of cavities, but I haven't visited the dentist in the last 10 years. That was 2 years ago, and then I went to the dentist and I had 10 cavities, and they said, oh, you have to brush your teeth twice a day, and I was like, I'm doing that, cannot be the reason. But teeth are way more complex than just brushing them twice a day and you have no problems. It has to do with your intestines, with your gut health. It's very interesting, but it's complicated. But I just wanted to start with an easy step that I can do by myself. Because first of all, I hate going to the dentist. I'm so stressed out when they start with their stuff in my mouth. I don't like it. So if I can heal them myself, which I believe I can, I'm still gonna have a visit to the dentist because it's been a year. But I want, first of all, that I solved as many problems as I can by myself. If there is a cavity that needs to be healed, well, okay, but First of all, I want my gums to heal because they cannot do anything about it, which I understand because they're not looking at it holistically. So here I am. So now I'm going to do my curcuma. It's going to be super yellow. And the last thing that I need to do is apply oil infused with... I will put the word here, but I don't know. It's kruidnagel in Dutch. And it's a very good herb for teeth healing and tooth pain. So that's the last part. I'm applying that to my teeth and then I just leave them alone. And after I have eaten lunch, I also do oil pulling with coconut oil. So that is my routine for my teeth right now. And I have the impression that my gums are coming back. Can I show you? Look. Wait. This one right here. Do you see the black part? God. Look. This one and this one. They have retracted the most, and there is like this. I think it's called. It has a name, periodontitis or gingivitis or something. And it's been there so long that the dirt, it's not that tasty, that's the dirt or something, it's gone black a little bit, where there's a little bag, so to say, in my gums, and all the bacteria could get in. And I went to the doctor, but she didn't say anything, the dentist, but she didn't say anything about it. I was happy because I was scared of all their tools. I'm such a coward with the dentist. Also in the morning, I do a breast massage. I cannot show you obviously, but I wanted to tell you. This really helps with firming up the breasts and making connection with them. That's your heart center, and I massage them just a couple of minutes. I do 10 times like this, 10 times like this, then I shake them to release negative energy. And then I also do like this to firm them up, because if you do that, you create a new cell memory. They are imprinted now with the shape and the firmness that they are used to, and if you do these motions, you create a new cell memory that they remember, that they look like that, and that the shape and the firmness is in the way that you created. So that's very interesting and I love it, and I see the results. I cannot show you obviously. Also, maybe that will stir up some people, I don't know. So when I shower, I don't use any soap or shower products, just water. And sometimes I use this one to get off all the dead skin cells. But I just shower, I think, every other day, or sometimes there's even 2 days in between. Maybe that upsets people and I think it's dirty, but I don't feel like my skin likes it to always get ripped of the oils, or I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. But if I worked outside and I'm dirty, of course in the evening I'm going to take a shower. But I don't even rinse my face in the morning because I don't want to strip it of all the oils. So when I was in my sick bed for months on end, I was just too exhausted and there was too much pain to shower every day. I used to shower every day. And then I noticed when I don't wash my face every day and night, that sometimes I have such a dry skin so that it pulls on me, and I didn't wash my face. And there was natural oils that kept my skin soft and supple. That was something that was so surprising to me because I have dry skin and I have to apply, I have my own body butter that I made from the fat of our ox that we slaughtered. The fat of cows or oxes, they are very similar, the most similar to people's grease or fat of your own skin. So I'm applying that. But if I didn't wash my face, I felt that there were natural oils coming out of my face, and now I have breakouts because I'm doing a detox. But my face was so soft and supple. So I learned that it's better to not wash your face every day, to not wash your body every day, because it gets stripped down of all the oils, especially if you're using a shower gel or something. Our parents and our grandparents, they didn't even use to wash themselves every day because there was no shower. There was just a sink, and they used to wash and maybe take a bath every week or in a couple of days. I don't know which is best, but I feel better when I don't shower every day. My skin feels somehow better. So I just have rinsed my eyes and my face, but I feel a little bit of stretching here on my face, so I will apply the body butter on my face. That's what I'll do. Look, this is made of ox fat and beeswax and maybe a little bit of olive oil. And I have a couple of them. I think this is my last one of my batch that I made, but this goes for a couple of months, I think. So then I have to make new ones, but I love it. I love it. So I will apply that to my face. So this is what I apply, like a fingernail. There is a smell to it. It smells like animal fat, but I don't mind at all. I don't believe that everything needs to have perfume or a nice odor. This smell goes away. Curcuma. People, look at this. This is my curcuma paste. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, a little bit. In the meantime, I've applied my mascara, and now I'm going to apply the herb oil with the kruidnagel. So just put it on my finger and then apply it to my teeth. I know some people are going to tell me that it's unhygienic to just put my finger in it and apply it. I know, but it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just happy it happens. I will just leave my hair like this for now because it's helping me to stay out of my face when I do yoga, and then I will take care of my hair. I already put on my working clothes, and now it's time for face yoga and face massage. That's something I do every morning since 6 weeks, I think. I really like it, the massage, because it feels so relaxing to do it. and I have fun with it. So I take my hairband and I put it right here so I don't get my hair all greasy. So I put a fair amount in my hand, face and neck, and also like the lymph nodes here and under my armpits. I love the feeling of the oil on my face. First I do the neck. So I have been going through a very rough time lately, of course, when you saw my last videos. And so my eye bags are quite prominent right now and they're kind of bluish. So I need to take care of it in a loving way. Most days I make a cup of tea. This one I fill it up with my own herbs that I picked or some that I bought. Here's my herb rack. I love it very much. And then I mix and match. Lately I've been feeling something for digestion and relaxation. I do a little bit of senna, so I can go and have regular bowel movements. Some oregano. I love these bottles.